going. I ain't blowing no smoke. I mean, I've been sober, but you should've known it. I wasn't going.
Hey guys, it's Miles Metcalf and welcome back to my YouTube video. Today I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial. This is my first ever makeup tutorial. I'm going to be using the Orgy palette by Jeffree Star Cosmetics. This actually just came in today in the mail. Opened it up. This is the Utah carton it came in. Super cool. I love all the people in it. It's definitely different and I just love the color range of the palette. All right, here is the palette I got today in the mail. It's from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. It is the Orgy palette. I just love this look, this palette because it has nothing but neutral and nude colors in it. It's like nothing but like nudes, which I love. There's no shimmer shades, unfortunately, but going over some of the names, we got I'm Shy, No Latex, Implant, Teach Me, Silk Robe, Seduction. You could just tell Jeffree made this palette because of these shade names. A lot of just nude colors, which I love. I'm gonna be playing with it today and I'm gonna be using it. I already did my face off camera. That way I don't have to do it on camera. Started. Here's the brushes I got today. 6 different ones that you could use for your eyes, specifically for eyeshadow. Going over the brushes, it says ultra soft, synthetic bristles, vegan and cruelty free. This one right here is a eye shader brush. Looks like that. And then I also have a large eye blender. Also have a small shader brush by Jeffree Star Cosmetics. I have a crease definer brush that I'm gonna play with today. I have a eye blender brush. Lastly, I have a eyeshadow packer brush, basically for like shimmers. Yeah, those are the brushes and let's get started. Not to mention this came in the box as well. It's basically just a skincare card showing off his Wyoming winter eye cream. So guys, without good skincare, I feel like your makeup won't go on seamlessly. So I already did my face off camera, as you guys can tell. Basically put on a little bit of blush, bronzer, and I did my lips and everything off camera. So let's get started with the eyeshadow look. All right, y'all, let's get started. I'm gonna go ahead and remove this off, which is like the most satisfying part to do. I'm probably gonna play around mostly with some of these lighter shades, maybe the top 2 rows. I might dip into like the middle row for a couple of the shades. This caught my eye. And he also has an Orgy 2 palette too that I was thinking about getting, but I'll probably get that eventually. But let's get started with the look. All right, let's see which one I wanna use first. There's so many different ones. I want to go with like the small one first and then kind of like work my way in. So many different ones. I don't know which one I want to use first. Eye blender first. This one's very small, so I feel like I could work with it better than the other ones. So let's go ahead and open this bad boy up like this. Also, y'all don't judge me. I have my bonnet on today. I did not feel like doing my hair. This is what it looks like, as all the other beauty influencers do. All right, let's get started. Also guys, I got my tooth gem yesterday, which I think is super sick. Shout out to Haven Beauty for doing it. It's basically a butterfly. I don't know if you guys can see it, but let's get started. Going in first, start off with Seduction. I'm gonna start off with this very white shade in the top right corner, just to kind of like pack in there. Let's see. I'm gonna go in with the small shader from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. Basically, of a darker color on the edge of my eye, just make it pop a little bit more. Should draw on some freckles too. I think that'll be look really cute. Guys, let's open this up and get started. Alright guys, let's go in with shade Orgy. This is the name of the palette, so let's see what this gives. I'm also going to go ahead and rub this shade Orgy underneath my waterline. It is the name of the palette, so I might as well get some use out of it. And then tap back into Orgy and rub that underneath my lash line. Alright guys, now I'm gonna go in with the large eye blender and open this up. Let's go. Alright, now that's out of the package. I'm gonna go in with one of these lighter colors, blend some of these darker shades inwards. Let's go ahead and go in with feeling this peachy shade. So let's go in with Fluffer. Also guys, if you're watching, make sure you guys go follow me on my makeup page. It's called Cap Artistry. You guys can go ahead and give me a follow. I recently just started it. Go show some love. I did my sister's makeup on there, so make sure you guys go check out the look that I did. On to the next shade. I just went in with Fluffer. I'm probably gonna go in with something a little bit more lighter. I think I'm gonna go in with Silk Robe. Blend that color in into like the inner part of my eye. Alright y'all, time to open up the next eye shader brush. Alright guys, we're gonna go ahead and define the crease. I'm gonna go back in with top and bottom to basically blend it all the eyeshadow out. Let's go ahead and go in with top. Alright, now let's go in with shade bottom. You guys, we're gonna go in with the very last brush I need to open up. It's a crease definer brush by Jeffree Star Cosmetics. Go ahead and take a little bit of this shade I'm Shy and basically just put it in my inner corner to give it that wow factor. Let's go. All right, let's go ahead and take the shade I'm Shy. I'm gonna take quite a bit of it, put it in my inner corner. Go ahead and take a little bit more of it and go ahead and go in with it on my other side of my face. Alright, now to clean up the eyeshadow, I'm just going to go in with a little bit of a beauty blender to blend it out a little bit, just because it does look a little crazy. Alright guys, now we're going to go in with shade Glory Hole and put that under my lash line just to give it an extra pop of color.
So free now.
close your eyes, come with me. Palms sway in slow motion.
All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and drag the shade Glory Hole up here.
Oh my, hold me close, don't let go. In this slow paradise flow, every beat pure and slow. Sunset dreams, you and I.
All right, now for the lid, I'm gonna go ahead and pack some of Silk Robe on my hand like that. I'm just basically gonna tap it on my lid.
Oh, laughter echoes softly.
Just going with a little bit more Silk Robe and do the other side.
Gentle symphony, finding rhythm in the storm. Moonlight shines so tender. Whispers deep.
All right, guys, I'm gonna go back in with my eyeshadow brush, and I'm gonna go ahead and dip into. Go ahead and go in with shade Scorpio, and tap into that and darken the outside of the V.
Every beat pure and slow. Sunset dreams, you and I know.
All right, now let's go into shade, let's see, Invitation Only, and continue to darken the outer V line. All right, now that we're done with the eyeshadow, what do you guys think? Comment down below. We just used the Scorpio palette, and as you guys could see, I dipped into quite a bit of the shades today and close that bad boy up. I'm gonna go ahead and brighten the underneath my eye to give it that 10 out of 10 look. So let's go in with some concealer. All right, you guys, comment down below what you guys think of the eye look today. Overall look, I'm honestly obsessed. I'm actually go outside real quick and show you guys the entire face in the sunlight. But this was me playing with the Orgy palette. Comment down below, you guys, what do y'all think of the overall look? I'm honestly in love with how it turned out. It looks very natural and it looks very nude, which I love. But yeah, comment down below. If I honestly had a brow pencil, I would take it underneath my eyes. And I'm basically gonna go ahead and tap into that shade a little bit and try to darken underneath my eyes as much as I possibly can.
I like the way your body's moving closer. Just to the beat until the night is over. Take it all like you said. Make your phone so
Is the final look. We went from 1 out of 10 to a full-on editorial moment. It's all about the dimension and the inner corner pop. If you want the details on the palette used, check the caption. See you guys.
Trust in me. I can use it.